Alright. Well then. Let's check the audio levels. They need to be in tip-top shape. Right, I think that's loud enough. It is 7 p.m. on the dot. Doom. And we are about to ride a minecart down into the depths, the chthonic depths of the mountain. I believe all the depths are chthonic because they're underground, so by definition they are chthonic. But who cares? We are still about to visit the chthonic areas. Presumably crawling with vicious cultists. Yelling out horrifying insults. Chanting arcane phrases. And genuinely and generally being a nuisance. And a menace to society, might I add. Alright. I think the general idea is to find them and destroy them, but to do so in such a fashion that they do not pose a threat to me, and by that I mean shoot them in the shoulder or something. So, considering the fact that they seem to judge whether they see me or not based on a direct line of sight between our centers of mass, I need to be in a situation where that doesn't happen, and when, nonetheless, I can perceive them. Let's get this ball. Let's get this ball on the road! Yes, let's get this show rolling. Whatever. Oh, and I'm busy. Yes. He's got a bad feeling about this. Obviously, always. Well, my first intuition is to immediately head backwards. Why wouldn't I? That's what I usually do. Just a quick check. Is everything fine? Is the audio fine? Video fine? Everything is fine. Everything is fine! Something is not fine, do notify me and I will refine it. Shall be fine again. Aha! Shotgun shells. Glorious. Alright, my first instinct is to head right back there. I presumably will get run over, killed, or otherwise... The music is about to hit. Or otherwise gruesomely dismembered, but that's okay. Let's explore anyway. Or I can loop indefinitely, that's always a possibility. All that can happen, of course. There might just be a wall over there. Forbidding further passage in a way that's difficult to understand. So it is a bit of a cryptic passage. And here's the minimap. Showing that there's sweet FA over here to be found. Nothing as far as the eye can see. Now, I can't hop on over there because I don't have the jump boots, but that's okay. I never wanted to see what was there on those shelves anyway. Presumably nothing useful, right? It's not like you can hop on over there and discover anything. I'm going to presume for the time being that's the case and it's not a secret or anything like that. Oh look, a skull pile. Excellent. That's what we want to see. Is this explodable, or are these regular barrels? They seem fairly mundane to me. Presumably they do not explode, but on the off chance that they do, I'm going to stab them with a pitchfork at close range after saving. Okay, I think I've done enough wall hugging for now. Presumably... If there was a secret level, then I have almost certainly missed it, and it presumably was level number 10, because I believe there are 10 levels, which would imply that level number 9 is the final level with the boss. Which would make perfect sense, considering the circumstances. It's mission 9, Castle. For all I know, something gruesome lies behind the door, but then again... Yeah, the symbol on the door is foreboding, the symbol above the door is foreboding, and it's a doll. Dolls tend to hide gruesome foes behind them, if for no other reason than because everything hides gruesome foes. Except, of course, for this door, which slides up rather than opening to the side, and which has basically nothing behind it. Fair enough, never mind, better safe than sorry, better safe than sorry. A zombie. Alright. 2 shots. You should expire soon enough. There we go. Nicely, neatly done. I've saved up a decent bit of ammo. I would have been fine just shooting it, I guess. Doesn't really matter all that much. Oh, look, a starry sky, a full moon. And an open path. That was kind of point. No. This is the passageway between the cave system and the outside world. Presumably it leads to the castle. The eponymous castle. Pew pew, down you go. Alright, that's the zombies dealt with. Interesting, the game tends to lag on saves this time. Quite a bit. I should be careful. Any cultist will immediately have direct line of sight to me. Any zombies behind me? No, nothing. It's just this guy over here. Down he goes. He didn't drop any health. Just a series of zombies. Very basic. Very mundane, very unimpressive. Oh, come on, don't you do this to me! I'm just quick saving here. Nothing I haven't done before. Numerous times. Why would you lag? Oh, I think I know why it would lag. You see, it didn't lag on previous levels when saving, but it does lag now when saving. What could the difference possibly be? Well, maybe this level is different to save. Maybe it's more difficult to save. Maybe it's particularly big. Maybe it features numerous enemies. Maybe all of these things need to be kept track of when saving. As opposed to, you know, just having the most basic information preserved. They presumably keep track of every single kicked skull and so on. Which does make sense, not that I would object to that, that makes perfect logical sense. Oh look, a zombie kicked a skull of a fellow undead dude. How quaint. Another skull pile? Well, it's more of a bone pile this time. Features more than just the skulls. Fine, pew pew. Down you go. Not particularly anticlimactic. I guess I understand why they prefer closed spaces, because it's just oh so trivial to kite the zombies in open spaces. And I understand why they prefer to use cultists on basically everything, because obviously you're not going to outrun the bullets. But all the same, I don't particularly enjoy fighting the cultists. Yes, that does make for a couple of frantic moments, but anything you have to say, little statue? I would prefer to deal with different foes. I don't know exactly what they should be like. Maybe foes that have ranged attacks but telegraph them reasonably clearly. Will this close behind me? It looks like something that would close behind me, trapping me hopelessly. Oh, this is not gonna end well. It's just a silly little gate. What's behind door number 1 then? Cultists. I got hurt, but not that much. Canals or sewers or something. Some sort of a waterway. Oh boy. No, please tell me they have to be set on fire, right? What? Don't tell me they're underwater now. One of the few things worse than a cultist is an underwater cultist. Of course they are underwater cultists. Ugh, I hate this. Right, fine, let's save. Oh no, oh come on. Jeez, talk about murky. What is this? Some sort of a sluice? I don't know. I'm not up to speed with my cultist architecture. Now I have to get rid of all the fish. Great. This is going to be an annoying procedure, but they count as kills, so they have to be eliminated. Down they go. Hello the flame. Well, here, I'm out of shotgun ammo. And this level is intriguing. Because apparently saving takes abnormally long. So something is the matter. Something is going on. This level is different. Presumably it's chock full of gruesome surprises. Oh! Yeah, I would expect so, yes. Wait, I'm at 13 hit points? Oh boy. I think I know why, but I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, please don't. It's called The Castle, and I figured it out. I think I remember that there are 10 levels, and I do remember that this game saves the final level for the bonus level, which means that the 9th level is going to be the last level, the last regular level at the very least. I'm at 13 hit points. I gotta heal, otherwise I'm gonna die. Oh, a few bullets. Let's switch to the Tommy gun then. Anything else underwater that I might find useful? Oh, this goes round the bend! That was horrible. Should I reload? I probably should reload, all things considered. I know they are there. Let's stop pretending and start tossing dynamite. Can I actually bounce it off without having it fall into the water? Nope, I apparently cannot. Let's try to angle this properly. Well done. No, that's it, that's it. The other one might have fallen into water. Or possibly... he wasn't there to be... I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Let's save up. Explore, find what there is to find. Oh, that's intriguing. Beast vision. Handy. Oh, a secret has been discovered. That's the castle right there in the distance. This is where we are headed. The water doesn't... Yeah. Oh, and I have read a review of Blood 2. And it's a horrible game for the exact sort of reasons that would really make me dislike the game. So there's that. But I will not elaborate further, since I do want to focus on what lies ahead. No! Alright, that's relatively little health lost, although some health has been lost. I've heard a fish. A few shells. Oh no, oh no. Emerge, emerge. Oh, come on. I hate the fish. I hate the fish. Little water-dwelling monsters. Alright. A doll. Let's be careful here. I know that dolls are essentially death traps. They obscure what lies beyond. And they... No, it's just a... What? Heard a door open. What is it's this? Really? It makes the sound of a... It gives you the exact wrong impression. When you hear this doll slide up and down, it makes a sort of sound a squeaky doll would make, opening forward and backwards. It's completely counterintuitive, so I was deeply convinced I was dealing with some other doll. Somewhere, opening or closing, respectively. But it's this thing. making a counterintuitive sound. Now, once again, this is rather trivial. It's just a doll sound that they've included. But it cognitively messed me up. Because for a very good logical reason, I associate that with something else. Oh boy, cultists. Well, what did I expect? And off the cliff he goes. They're not allowed on the bridges because they might just fall off of them, but all the same, they do fall off of cliffs, of their own volition. This game. This is it. This is the castle. Applied oil to the head. Oh look, off he goes too. It's just a waiting game. They notice you and then they kill themselves. Well, quite frankly, I can't blame them. If I were to encounter Caleb, I would presumably kill myself too. Oh god, no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh great. I can't even... Whatever. The cultists over there. Let's send a right click flare gun shot over there. Set them ablaze. Nice. I'm trying to figure it out. Apply the oil to the hinges, then the doll wouldn't make a noise. And besides, once again, the problem isn't that it squeaks. The problem ultimately... What? You mean apply the oil to the hinges that by making the doll squeak, and making it squeak the wrong way because they're evil cultists and they've corrupted the doll. That's a nice theory that I appreciate. They've corrupted a doll that slides up and down to make the sort of sound a doll would make, moving left and right. And that doll is actually an eldritch abomination now. Makes as much sense as anything can. I think that's largely it. There's just some ammo over here and there. And a path forward. This might end very poorly considering the amount of health I have right now. Alright, another door. What sound will this one make? We are about to find out. Hello, Gargo. Oh no, let's not let them out. Well, in that case I have to fight them inside. Right, in we go. Whoa boy, whoa boy. I'll manage. I should be able to manage. Yeah. Good enough. I'm full on dynamite. This also makes a weird sound, but that's fair enough. At least it's the proper sound, okay. There's the lion over here and some unholy angel-like creature over there. Let's go through the lion doll first. That sounds more promising. Actually, let's try this first. Anything behind this? No. Lion doll it is then.
I need a key.
What sort of key? That would be a skull key. Alright. Fine, let's go through there. There's a skull. The skull key might be nearby. It basically has to be. Let's save. Around the corners. This is going so poorly. My health is so low. But I should be able to manage. We shall see. Nothing? Come on. Will my sneakiness pay off whatsoever? Yes, it will. We see a fat zombie down there. Let's try to blow it up. And if that doesn't work, I'll set it on fire. Alright. Gruesome imagery. And a doll. Oh, come on! And how are you supposed to deal with this the first time? Even I wanted to hide to the side, but I couldn't because there was no space to hide. And there are 3 of them behind it. How exactly are you supposed to deal with it? Bonus points, how are you supposed to deal with it on low health? He's still there. That's it. Problem solved. But that's a nasty trap. Oh, do these shoot fire or something? This seems dodgy. It all does. Right, there's this door, and there's this enormous door. Let's try this one first. Can't be opened, not immediately at the very least. There's presumably some sort of a lever or a switch. We'll see. It presumably opens on you in the least appropriate moment. Just fry. Down he goes. Oh, come on. I can do better than that. Human hearts. So some healing. Okay, fine. Let's fry these guys. Was there a point to the right click? Is it a waste of ammo? I think it's still fine. Alright. Bad things may happen. Bad things may happen at any point in time for no reason whatsoever. I really don't like this. This weird, eerie music. Everything about this is wrong. But then again... it is great to deal with groups of cultists indeed, if you can. Of course, from a distance. Yeah, it's preferable. It doesn't really always work. A beetle. Of some kind. Anything behind the fire? There's a Tommy gun behind the fire. Will the fire hurt me? No! Though a secret has been discovered. The fire is harmless. It can become Pullman's napalm. Wait a minute, what can? What do you mean? The secondary shot of the... oh, yes, yes, fair enough. It is indeed a nice invention. And of course you gather ammo for all types of weapons, so you might as well use that up whenever you can. And save the napalm for circumstances that really call for it! Like fighting bosses and such. And I'm down to 58 health, at which point I'm beginning to wonder, should I just reload? Because that was quite a dip. Yeesh. I don't want to be a perfectionist about this. I don't want to have to reload every single time I get hit, but these guys chew through your health so quickly. So it feels like I kinda should, and unless I find some way to restore health, I might be forced to. So I'm not going to save for now. Oh! Oh no, rats! A single rat? Nope. There's another rat. Is this zombie stuck? Nope, nope, nope. Well, it is stuck in a way, but not in a bad way. This presumably opens the door. I'm not saving. I know what has opened up. I know. Believe me, I know. It's not a good sign. What is this chanting? What is this music? I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. There'll presumably be cultists on the other side. They're going to gun me down and I'll have to do this all over again. This presumably closes the door. Yeah, because obviously you need a matching level. Oh, right, never mind, never mind. If you switch it midway, it doesn't reverse direction, it doesn't do anything, but it doesn't matter which position it's in. It's only activated when you... It might as well be a button at that point. And not a button that's stateful, mind you, just a stateless button. That's a minor thing to gripe about. Zombie, you surely must grasp the concept of verticality. You can't reach me like that. Actually, you know what? Them not being able to comprehend the concept of height would explain so much. No, seriously, of all the things, them being completely oblivious to the third dimension would explain a lot. And not just the zombies, but the cultists and everything else. If they just navigate space as XY coordinates on a plane, then obviously they're not going to be able to figure out that you can fall. Because they have no concept of falling. Even then, you could perfectly well just show them that there's this XY area they're not supposed to enter because they die. And you don't have to explain to AI why. I've just saved on 20 hit points, Logos help me. That's some health. That's good, right? That's good. Except that presumably there's a cultist right there waiting for me to try and pick it up. Oh no. Get down here. This game sometimes... Obviously, it's a trap! It's bait! You get at them one at a time. Slowly, methodically. That's it. There's another one right there. Can I actually clip him? In the shoulder. Come on. Down he goes. Okay. I got him. Didn't use the guns akimbo. No need. Because the guns akimbo, I'll for you to just come in the blast. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. This may be ludicrous, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's get rid of all the fish using guns akimbo. This is so wasteful. Double napalm launcher? No. This makes no sense! First of all, I'll chew through all of my ammo that way, which is bad to say the least. And besides that, I start to take damage from being underwater for too long. As I asphyxiate. As water involuntarily enters my lungs. Ugh. Seriously, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, right. Well, that took care of the fish, largely. For the most part, I guess. So this is where they go if you leave. You leave, they go over there. Perfect. Okay, I figured out the pattern. If you're not in the water, they go to that corner. When you come back, they go back to you. It's so dark. I'm not gonna activate beast vision though, I've seen all the beasts. Nothing notable here. Whoa! Oh, a sea monster. Hey. Buzz off, buddy. Solid fish. Ah, my goodness. I need to eventually play through Morrowind. Yeah, and play through it properly instead of getting hopelessly stuck. I need to figure out how to play RPGs properly in general. It's just... if you're too obsessive-compulsive about things, it can spiral out of control and be an utterly unpleasant experience. Oh, Super Alma, I didn't even see it. Alright. Let's see what else can be found in these depths. Hi, little guy. Oh, that's not what I mean. I mean that I tend to get stuck. I tend to obsess over all sorts of items, and I tend to be very methodical about talking to everyone, seeing everything, taking every single thing that's not nailed down, as if I was playing an adventure game. That doesn't make sense. If you're that obsessive in a game where there's just too much stuff, and mostly just worthless junk that will gleefully fill up your inventory, you're not gonna have a good time, and indeed I didn't. Once again, I think I need to let go and just learn to prioritize. It's like leaving gray items in Diablo games. They're trash, don't worry about them, just leave them be. At some point you just gotta grow up and accept that not everything is worthwhile not everything is worthwhile, not everything is worth pursuing. You gotta leave things alone. What is this? Is it a doll? Mysterious. Well, there might be some sort of a way to enter this. Is this a secret? It was worth checking. You wouldn't talk to literally everyone else. Exactly! That's why. That's where the role-playing aspect of it comes into play, doesn't it? Oh my. It's not even necessarily just Morrowind. Also, I need to get through Baldur's Gate in a sane way. As in finally discover, you know, the whole point. Instead of just getting stuck in random places and then exploring every single bit of every single tile. I mean, I presumably explored anyway, but once again, I just gotta prioritize the story, the role-playing aspect. I gotta think about it in a completely different way. I have to conceptualize it differently. I mean, different genres should force you to adapt and think in different ways. Will this come to life? Presumably it will. Of course it will! Whoa! Guns akimbo! Oh, please. No, 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 not like this. Ow, no, now I'm down to 5. You know, I could... I mean, yeah, presumably this is the secret, but still. How am I to deal with this guy? It's so annoying. Lifting the fog of... Exactly, you go through every single bit that you can have... Well, I could take invisibility. You know, that actually is a good idea. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I know how to do this. Okay, that is not how you do it. Emphatically not. Gotta file with the left click. And then... just keep on firing. As long as it actually hits him. Good. Whoa! And now I'm no longer invisible, but I should be fine anyway. That was a good one. Didn't even pick up the Guns Akimbo, but that was good. For once, that was appropriate placement of a power-up. My goodness, that was great. I'm so pleased with the outcome. Now, obviously, you have to either think on your feet a decent bit, or you have to know what lies ahead, but that was neat. Alright then, I'm at 40 HP, it's not that bad, but okay, how do you get through this door? How? There's gotta be a way. It is a door. There's bound to be something that opens it, right? Something you pull, something you do, something. It's gotta be something. Maybe up ahead. Or maybe it's the part underwater, right there. Maybe that features a switch that opens this. I could try to check. It's presumably nothing. I know, it's the first properly placed power-up that I have seen in a while. Ordinarily, they're so utterly worthless. They're placed in the worst sort of spots where they do absolutely nothing for you, but this one... that was just brilliant. Alright, nothing I can do about this, at least for now. So let's just proceed, and keep in mind that there's a door over there. Now, maybe I have missed a secret, maybe I haven't, we shall see. Pew pew. Pew pew. Let's try to set this guy ablaze. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. 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 Down you. Whoa. Oh, now it's dead. Okay. Whew. A bit frantic, but perfectly fine. I think I tagged both of the fat zombies over there. So that's also fine. They're gone. Ah, Crudok screw to you too. Oh, come on! I was doing so fine until then. Okay. That's a cheeky dynamite over there. Tag, tag. Perfect. I mean, properly placed invisibility is one thing, but that little pickup that did absolutely nothing, that just took the cake. That purple cape or whatever, that was brilliant. The Cloak of Shadows, yes. Does absolutely nothing. Oh, come on, cultist. You're ruining my groove over here. And I'm down to 29 HP, which is pretty bad. I need to be able to replenish my health, and lo and behold... oh, come on. I mean, it is the life seed. I would rather not pick it up. I would rather heal up first, but I might not have a choice in the matter. Or at least much of a choice in the matter. TNT, huh? Nope, it's just for blowing up cultists. Okay, this is worrying. Now, either something spawns right here, or you have to fall back to that secret spot. Well, either way, I'm picking up the life seed right now and pushing the button. Gotta brace yourself. It does, doesn't it? Mole brains. Oh, a doctor's bag. What? A doctor's bag? Oh, hell no. It's right there. It's right there. So, the plan is use the doctor's bag first. Pick up the life seed up to 200. Save. Sorry for ruining the surprise, ruining all the tension, but... let's switch to the zappy gun, the little Tesla gun, so that I can deal with this little hellhound. This little red mutt. I could hypothetically use proxy dynamite to dispatch the zombies, but it's more trouble than it's worth. Did I just run out? Ah, I'm out of the can. By which I don't mean that I have just been released from prison, but, you know, I've run out of the weapon. I've certainly said worse things. Alright, alright. Now that that's dealt with, presumably... I spoke too soon. Way too soon. Fry. Just stop, drop, and die. Meanwhile, I'm at a nice crisp 200 health. I should have been using dynamite because there's dynamite to pick up. Whatever. I'm fine. I'm golden. FXO golden right here. The button has been pushed, there's a voodoo doll over here, and the button didn't seem to do anything except for that. Or did it? Because I do remember there being something back there that had the same symbol. Stop throwing me bones. What do I look like to you? I'm not interested in what you're selling. Please stop. There we go. Alright. 200 HP. Doing just fine. Presumably I'm about to get gunned down by cultists. Okay, there's a passage. There's the passage, I've told you. I knew it would eventually open up. Yeah, not particularly perceptive of me, but hey. Right. Alright, let's do this. A secret, though. Is there a secret? Is there anything? Whoa! Oh no, come on. Ow, wow. Oh, goodness. Yeah, they waited with that sound until I actually emerged from the water, didn't they? Sheesh. And there's a zombie awkwardly stuck. Now, surely dynamite in enclosed spaces is just the tool for the job. Wasn't that great? Whoa, that wasn't great. Never mind. Ha! He's still alive. Well, what? No, 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 don't tell me he's underwater. What? No. Of course he is. I've shot him so much, I've managed to decapitate him and his lifeless body. Yes, got cast ashore, so to speak. Right, I'm full hit points short, but I'm fine. Alright, Flame, this is a bit of a problem. A bit of a debacle over here. I either am supposed to go all the way back, and the side path is the one that opened to the side, or I'm supposed to go down the side path, and where I'm going is where the secret lies. Oh, wait, I was supposed to collect the skull key, wasn't I? Never mind, I'm supposed to do both, and the skull key lies through here. Okay, that's, there's nothing behind the bookcase, I've already checked. Right, back to the wall. Crouching on the floor. Anything over there? What is that? It's nothing. It's a railing! Kill them with fire. Let them expire. No, 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 no! No! I set myself on fire underwater. Now that takes talent. Okay, you know what? I think dynamite is the exact tool to use. See? Dynamite. It's the way to go. It's what's for dinner. Ow. Okay, we're doing this. Round the corner it goes. I am done playing with them. Listen to that head slowly slide down the slope, I guess. These are not stairs. It's a ramp! For you see, the cultists really care about accessibility. Oh no! Yes, I love the fact that presumably as a cultist you need to have proper and ample wheelchair access everywhere. After all, they do want to recruit people of all sorts of shapes and sizes, all sorts of creeds and all sorts of... Oh, come on. Yes, all sorts of backgrounds and all sorts of disabilities. How am I supposed to deal with you? Fine, I'll set you on fire. Will that do it? Are you comfortable just dying here, please? Alright. Zombies dealt with, and the skull key is right there. How apt. Of course it's the skull key, and it's thematically appropriate, and they tend to do this sort of thing. You have spiders next to the spider key, flames associated with the flame key, and so on. It all roughly fits. Cultists everywhere. Of course. I mean, it is the temple, it is the castle. Of course they're going to be everywhere. This is the home turf. Where else would they be? If anything, I'm the intruder. Nice. Alright. Check your corners. A little to the left, a little to the right. See the cultists there? Get ready for a fight. Nice. Especially, yep. Near the keys, near the doors. Let's be honest, they're everywhere. They're just everywhere. Wow! I've killed both of them with a single shot. And it was a snap call. Oh, look at this guy. Just sitting over there smugly. I'm pressing Control F4, not Alt F4, thank goodness. Right, let's nail him with dynamite. Away with you. Whew. But yeah, I save with a fall, and I crouch with Control, so I felt... Oh, God, oh, no, oh, no. That was 2 hit points, it really did... It's really inconsequential. It was still annoying. Oh, hell no. Am I going to get stuck in the loop of reloading now? Out of sheer perfectionism? Nah. Let's not. Right, how many more cultists are there? There's a heart over here. Which is cute, but I don't need it. Can't possibly use it, because I'm at a nice, crisp, little, comfortable 190 full health. I'll be fine. Let's pick up all the ammo I can see, even though I'm doing fine on ammo. Ah yes, a Tesla gun and some Tesla ammo alongside the key. Will anything actually happen once I pick this up? Because I've already fought a decent fight, but for all we know, this is just a prelude to the real confrontation. I mean, it is the final level as far as I can tell, so it presumably is a prelude to the final confrontation. Does this do anything? What are those windows? Quaint. I mean, I can shoot basically anything. That doesn't mean that any of these things are to be shot. And I can't just go around shooting everything unless I keep on reloading compulsively. There's nothing here. There's nothing behind the bookcases. Although it feels like there should be. You know, I could just check the map. Nope, nothing. Absolutely nothing. What about the... anything there? Yeah, apparently you can get upstairs somehow. But I have no idea why. I have no idea why, really? I have no idea how. I have no idea why you get upstairs to get stuff, obviously. To kill cultists. The chanting. Chanting, it's just getting to me. Anything new here? Presumably not. Do I flip this again? Presumably not. Whoa, Nelly. Alright. I have the skull key. Presumably I need to head to the skull doll. That was right there. Right there with the little lion. At the very start, although I need to be cautious. I need to exercise caution, since, as you might have noticed, enemies have spawned all around, in places I've already been to. They have been repopulated, and thus, need to be on my toes! Are they that bloated because they're decomposing? Or are they just fat? Possibly both. Yep, that's enough. That ought to do it. I'm running out of ammo here, unfortunately. Whoa! Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, more dynamite, please. Yeah, nothing there, but I'm gonna toss that anyway, because holding on to it isn't the brightest of choices. Anything else I need to take care of over here? And I do mean anything. TNT has been acquired. Now presumably is the time to proceed through this door. This level might just be enormous. That's a neat way for it to open, and that's the appropriate sound for it to make. Not a regular door creaking sound, but the sound of these things retracting. Mechanically. The boots of jumping have been acquired, that's great. And a full drum of bullets. Okay.
I need a key.
Indeed, I need the I key to progress through here. This is indeed, as far as I can tell, a large labyrinthine level. Oh look. Down, boy! Now let me slowly whip out my Tesla gun. No! And down it goes. Should have better hotkeys. No! Saving again. Though I'm doing just anything to the sides. This seems like the perfect opportunity to hide a zombie in one of the alcoves or something else. I don't like this. Of course I don't like this. The devious level design. Oh look, a doctor's bag. I can refill the one I have. I presumably will be forced to. Can't really walk. Can't really walk through though without picking it up. Alright, what lies beyond? Nothing? I don't know, these suits of armor seem menacing. Everything seems... Obviously, everything seems like it's about to get you. Well, it would have to be a new type of enemy. Which I wouldn't put this game past. Although I wouldn't expect it to do such a thing. A clock? That's it? That's cute. This is a bit of an open space. So that's a reasonably good sign, right? What is that noise? And I don't mean the ticking. A radio sound? Presumably there's something behind the clock, and presumably you reveal it via a radio. Hello there! It's going surprisingly well. This is the final level, as far as I understand, of the penultimate campaign. Of the expansion campaign. Can you hear that noise? It must be the radio. The radio. Yeah, I still think they're just fat. I think there are no two ways about this. I think they were fat in their life and they are fat in undeath. Ahaha! Well, that wasn't that smart, now was it, little cultist? Yes, a little sweep. Decomposing. Anytime. Can I nail him in the hood? And I don't mean that type of hood. I do mean literally. Alright. There's bound to be something behind it. It's probably the key. It's probably not a secret. It's so blatant. They point out the clock with a very loud ticking, and they point out the sonar with the loud sweep. Yeah, there's something behind the clock. And you get to it via the radio device. Oh, now I hear it from the left and the right. Brilliant. And of course, there's a gargoyle right there. Yeah, a radio device. Yeah, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it soon enough, but I need to deal with the gargoyle. This is going to be annoying as hell. Oh boy. Oh, I hate this. I hate this in its entirety. I genuinely don't know. I've considered numerous... I presumably should make my mind up very quickly. Because past this level, as far as I understand it, there's also another campaign from the original. Because allegedly, the expansion takes place essentially a tiny bit before the ending. But past that point, I... we'll have to figure that one out. There's so many nice things. So many things I would actually genuinely like to play. If I want to play an FPS, I could always play, say, Nightmare Reaper. Or I could switch to something else entirely. Or, you know, I could stream Master of Magic. Although, I think I'm going to play that on my own a decent bit. So I'm not sure if it would be the best of choices. You say the expansions, but surely there's just one. Hold on, they take place after the main game? I thought I'd... Oh, because there are two of them, right? That final campaign that's displayed in the menu is also an expansion campaign, isn't it? Curious. Right, so I have technically beaten the main game, I guess. Wait, or have I actually... Am I actually on crazy pills and have I beaten every single basic campaign already? I don't think I have, but at this point I am willing to contemplate any idea. Yes, and this is the sort of part where people actually can properly involve the term gaslighting, when people actually are willing to consider that the perception of reality is fundamentally flawed. But it only happens with open-minded people, I'm afraid. I have beaten the main... Isn't there another campaign left for me in the menu? Haven't we skipped that one on purpose to go directly to the expansion before that? As in the main menu of the game, not involving the cryptic passage, there's another campaign, I believe. You just don't count it as the main game. Is that correct? Postmortem is an expansion pack, episode number 6. Thank you. So there is another game in the main menu that technically doesn't constitute a part of the main campaign. It's instead episode 6, with the first 4 episodes constituting the main campaign, the 5th one being the one I'm about to finish, and the 6th one being the one I'll play after that. You know, I could run a poll, although people are so apathetic as far as my polls are concerned. I don't know. You know, if you people vote in the poll, I'm willing to run a poll. I'll put it that way. Whoops. And I don't mean on Twitch, I mean on YouTube, presumably. In one of those silly little community posts. Okay, I think the plan is to first clear out this room of everything that's not a cultist, and then, and only then, deal with the gargoyle. What am I? No. Of anything that's not the gargoyle, and then it literally just clipped into the floor. Come on now, that's just... It's not okay. That's just shoddy workmanship. You gotta respect your craft a bit more. Well, is it? Oh dear. Down it goes. Yeah, I wish I could read this, but unfortunately it's... Or perhaps fortunately it's not that kind of game. And beyond lies only the starry sky. Quaint. Wonderful. It's an enormous bookcase. I did hear a cultist nearby, so I need to be on my toes. Then again, I always have to. Nothing. Well, now there's a gargoyle up there. Of course there is. Yeah, exactly. Where is that guy? What happened to him? Where did he go? Hello? Hello? Well, there's your answer. Presumably. For all I know, that might be a completely different cultist. Maybe it was that one, who knows? Or this one. I don't know, are you satisfied with the answer? I've killed 3 of them. Thanks. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to get to the bottom of the mystery of which cultist was making the noises originally. But then again, they all look the same to me. And I'm fairly confident that's on purpose, as far as they are concerned. I think they insist on unity and the inability to be distinguished from one another. I don't think these are individualists we're dealing with. Of course, I may be wrong here, but I'm fairly confident it's a cult, which as a general principle, tend to be collectivistic. So, yeah. The inability to distinguish between them apparently is a feature, and not a bug. And now we're heading upstairs. There's no way to go but up. Crudox Cruo indeed. Chandelier, chandelier. Well, did you go through the... Where is he? Where'd he go? Can he fit into this tiny corner? Go away. Did he open it all? Get on the floor? Whoa, what the hell? Where did that guy come from? I know, right? Once again, this game sometimes. I'm slowly running out of ammo. Is he down and out or just down? Down and out, presumably. I think he spawned out of the ceiling. This game sometimes. This game most of the time, really. Alright. Spiders! Let's see. At least it's not the spider boss, although, knowing this game, that's probably not far off. And by far off, I mean we are probably about to encounter one. At least one. They love to repeatedly throw invulnerability and relentless ticking. Okay, this guy got cocooned by the spiders. That's disturbing. I'll pick this up when I need to. You know, presumably I'll need to soon enough. Where does this lead to? A dining... Presumably not somewhere I have already been to. Doesn't loop, does it? It doesn't. Okay. Who is shooting at me and how? Whoa! Well, you know, ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer. What about behind this door? There's the I key. Oh no. Switching to weapon number 7. Look, the invulnerability is right there. It seems like the right choice to just pick it up and go along. Oh, wait! No, the Testagun is weapon number 8. I memorized it as 7. Not that it makes a difference, I don't ever click to it. Alright, I think I'll just equip the Tesla gun and go into the guns blazing. Let's do this. Open it all. Pick up the limited invulnerability. And start blasting. Invulnerability over. I presumably could have played it. You know what? No, I have a better plan. That wasn't the best weapon to use in those circumstances, and I was stingy with the ammo too, which didn't help. I'm going to just toss dynamite. Alright, fingers crossed. Open it all. Go! Let's go down here. Blammo! Kablamo! Kablamo! Blammo. I'm invulnerable! You can't hurt me! $18, 12, 8, 5, 3, 2. That'll do. They'll have to do. Alright. I am my old vulnerable self yet again. Have I heard of it? Have you not seen my post on this? I'm about to contribute the tiniest bit of code to it. So yes, and as far as the expansions are concerned, the reason I'm not playing them as we speak is precisely because I want to use F-Heroes 2 in order to play it, well, to play all of them. That's the plan. So yes, the higher resolution really helps, although the tweak to the AI is a bit of a challenge to overcome. Because they keep on fiddling with it. I have seen the discussions. People going back and forth in excruciating detail, going over what the AI is doing wrong. Well, okay, sometimes it's a very reasonable things. The pointing out the Guns Akimbo. They're pointing out the fact that the AI doesn't buy a spellbook, even though it clearly should use a spellbook at a given point. It's not that it can't afford it. It's not that it doesn't need it. It's just that it hasn't bought it. That's fine. That's a mistake. But then again, they've already classified all the AIs among types. They have separate couriers. They have separate heroes for fighting other heroes, etc. No. The plan is for me to beat all the expansion campaigns and then never to play the game ever again. I have beaten one expansion campaign, and as you recall, there are 3 expansion campaigns in Price of Loyalty. I still have not beaten the remaining 3. And that's the exact reason. I don't want to touch the game after I'm done. So, if I am ever to use F-Heroes 2, I'd better use it soon. Yeah, I'm going to finish the expansions. Look, it's a wonderful game, but I'm not going to play it the rest of my life. And besides that, yeah, there's so many other games I would like to play. I would like to eventually get to Heroes 6. It's a horrendously old game by this point, and I can scarcely believe how old it is. But I have such fond memories of playing it, my goodness. It managed to take Heroes 2, which is campy at the best of times, and in And with the previous installment being as campy as it was, I didn't expect it to actually get much better. And yet, what little... The writing... I don't want to say story or plot. The writing was gripping. It actually made you empathize with the characters, and that was amazing. Because... yes, you always... yeah, let's not get into that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there to complain about, but I want to mostly focus on the game. So, you know, when judging a game, I'll try to stray away from such criteria. So, anything that's extraneous to the game itself doesn't matter all that much. Same goes for, say, price. Doesn't matter if it's expensive, doesn't matter if it's cheap. And when people write reviews on games that are initially expensive on release, that becomes so irrelevant so quickly. So that's also something I tend to stray away from. Oh, the game is expensive on release? Doesn't matter. It's going to get quite cheap quite soon. Although, nothing beats the sort of thing I pulled off with Brigadier, or however you pronounce that name. My goodness, that was so wonderful. The developers have dug their heels in from release and said, no, we are not going to have huge discounts. We believe this game is valuable. We believe it's a good game. And if you think it's a good game, you'll be willing to pay us a reasonably respectable price for all our hard work, for all that we have done. And if you don't believe it's a good game, why would you ever buy it in the first place? I got it for free! They gave it away for free on GOG at some point. It was so satisfying. Because I do remember also digging my heels in and saying I am not going to pay basically anything for that game unless it comes at a huge discount. Exactly! But I do remember that I presumably you can find the statement online at this point where they explicitly say that they're not going to have huge discounts because it's not the business model they're going for. It's a horrible business model, and they had a very, very extensive explanation for why this is horrible. And then they gave it away for free. Yeah, I don't care about... Ultimately, what I care about is whether the game is good or not. There are plenty of... Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of things that I may care about and people may complain about and people may be absolutely correct about. Do I not care? Do I literally not care about anything else, though? Well, that's a complicated subject matter in and of itself. But when judging the game as the game, that's what I'm going to care about. At least most of the time. And especially years down the line, there's little point in worrying about such things. Such as things that caused a poor initial reception. Oh, it's like... you can look at, say, No Man's Sky. That had horrible, atrocious reviews initially because it wasn't that good of a game initially. But they've... Hold on, I've looped around. Okay, sorry, I need to focus right now because I'm going in circles. I think I'm literally going in circles. And we can't have that. Yep, I'm literally going in circles now. This is what happens. And anyone watching this on YouTube is going to presumably facepalm the hardest they have ever in their lives because they can see that I'm going in bloody circles. Okay, so the idea is that there's the dining hall over here. You have the path over there to the side with a little room to the side. But if you go through here, you get back to the library part. So if you go down this path, there's the dining room again. There's the little side... there's the path upstairs, obviously, where you get the key. And then there's the side path leading to the huge... I was about to say huge little. That's the worst combination you can come up with. The huge fireplace, of course. This looks... This is a stock thing. This is not something you should really care about. And you loop all the way back to the clock. Okay, if there's any... I'm sorry, what about what now? Yeah, I'll have to investigate. But yeah, and as far as Heroes of Might and Magic 7, I really haven't checked that out. I'm so behind at times. I think there's a single... I've heard ticking from two different sides, although for all I know that was the same clock ticking on the left and on the right. With a delay... That's horrible if it was just the same clock held from two sides at separate paces, but once again, I wouldn't put it past this game. Anything behind the screen? You can see the little eye icon. Was that the sound of this doll? Presumably it was the sound of this doll. Alright. I am taking my sweet time with this. Maybe I should have broken this up and beaten this all in, I don't know, 2 separate tries, but I guess I figured I ought not to. When I pick this up, what happens? Nothing? Once again, I hesitate to do these things because I know that any looming threats are about to be unleashed the moment you pick up a key. It's an obvious triggering point. So many bright items! There's the fireplace, there's the bookcase, none of them do anything. Whoa, no! Alright, back into our... Let's rethink this. They're out there, they're about to get me. You know, I did ask. What have I unleashed? I have unleashed all the cultists out there. That's what's going on. Let's hide in a corner and either wait for them to come to me, or just tag them gently now. Without making myself vulnerable to their attacks. Alright. Has anything new been revealed? Presumably not. Not that I can see. I think nothing can be done about the clock, which is bizarre. You'd think there would be. Okay, I'll try one thing and one thing only. Nothing. It's just there, ticking. That's it. There's bound... I thought there was bound to be a secret related to it, but apparently not necessarily so. Or if there is, I haven't figured one out. I do have the jump boots, hold on. No! No! You know, it was a nice intuition right there, but no, I need a better plan than that. Tell you what, How about I toss some movement-activated dynamite up there first? That sounds like a reasonable idea, doesn't it? That was intense! Oh no. Oh, come on. No. So what am I supposed to do exactly? How am I supposed to flush them out? Ugh. Nope, that's also bad. I mean, come on, I just hopped on over there triumphantly figuring, hey, there is a secret location up there. And what to my wondering I should appear? How am I even supposed to deal with these guys? There's too many of them. Okay, I'm going to drop the staff. Oh, I didn't deactivate the boots. Oh, come. Why? No, no, stop. Okay, this is not working. Although, also, my screams of anguish tend to be very genuine because they are genuine. Why else would I scream? I'm not one of those people who pretend, okay, and overreact. If I emit an anguished scream, that's because I am in anguish. Duh. I mean, you can literally look at my heart rate monitor. It's right there at the bottom right. Am I lying? I don't know, because I wasn't paying attention at the time. I was kind of preoccupied with what was going on the screen. Okay, okay. Turn off the bloody contraptions. And now we wait. Get down here. Come on. Come on, Rafe. Oh no, not this again. Come on, Rafe. Just get down here and... the other things I want to kill up... ah, whatever. Yeah, that's great. That's just wonderful. And if that Wraith actually goes ahead, turns around and tries to face me, I'm just gonna die. Because my own staff is going to slay me. Oh, this is bad. So how am I supposed to deal with these guys? Well, I guess the principle is duck and cover. You just hide behind the pillars and sort the problem out the old-fashioned way. There's very little you can do otherwise. Alright. Yeah, and by the way, there's basically nothing else to be found over here. That's it. That's literally it! I spoke too soon! Oh, come on, I thought I... oh. Down to 70 full health. Okay. You know what? I think this is where I'll leave things off. This appears to be a pretty substantial level in terms of size. And, I've had enough for now. I need a clearer mind, I need a fresh start, a fresh approach. I'm about to enter the idol. Presumably you find all the keys, and presumably you fight a huge horrifying boss at the very tail end. So I'm going to make a little bit of a cut over here. But to all of you still with me, thank you all oh so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.